Welcome to the sixth episode of Brainstorming with Bergeron. I'm Stephen Bergeron, founder and advisor at Mountain Ties, where our focus is channel sustainability through sales and marketing alignment with leadership growth strategies. Each podcast will take a deeper look into one of the recent Mountain Ties blogs. The sessions will be no more than 10 minutes, with our goal of being to ignite new ways of thinking that help empower your employees and fuel business growth. Today's podcast is the fourth phase, the JBR versus QBR. During an earlier session, we reviewed the 5 basic phases of a sales ecosystem. And when properly followed and executed against, the sales cycle should be shortened, close rate will improve, and your gross margins will increase. In our last podcast, we reviewed the need for a professional business proposal. This week, we're going to take a more in-depth look to make sure that we continue to live up to the terms of that proposal. I'm calling it a joint business review. Just a friendly reminder that the phases are meant to be strategic and high level while building upon each other, as opposed to the steps which are detailed and tactical and live within the individual phases. So JBR, QBR. As I've talked to companies over the last 7 or 8 months, QBRs are a thing of the past. Attendance is low, the quality of the content is limited. QBRs are old school, typically one-sided, each company having its own deck. They're often a historic look backwards and not forward-looking or thinking. As we develop the value-based sales ecosystem, the time has come for a JBR as opposed to a QBR. Joint business review, created together by both companies, truly developed together, looks at yesterday, today, and tomorrow, is very transparent, looks at the ups and the downs within the relationships. And when we do it this way, it continues to build the trust we started creating when we were story selling. Built trust because we understood their issues. Documented how we understood them with the proposal. Now we're following up and continuing to work on that trust. We again look at the terms and conditions that we set out in the proposal. Some people call them KPIs. The SLA that we talked about last week fits right nicely here. Both companies agree these are the sticks to which we're going to measure ourselves against. I think attendance is key here as well. Who should be present? One of the complaints is nobody shows up for the meetings. Lack of attendance is because of a lack of an agenda and content. Managers and execs need to be present. That continues to build the confidence. You get deeper engagement. The relationship gets stronger. So I would have managers present. I'd have your execs present. Maybe not at every one, but certainly every other one. We want to stay engaged with the customer. What do we talk about? Share new people, new products, new expanded territories. Maybe your customer is looking to expand into a new region of the country. Do you have to make adjustments to be the sole supplier in that new area? Share what's next. Hey, we're looking at taking on this new line of product. Hey, they're looking at adding a new department to the companies that you have to have a new software. Think on it. Again, future looks. The other thing I think is critical in these meetings is don't be afraid of the elephant in the room. What are the issues? We're not living up to the SLA. We have a different type of problem. There's abuse from the customer on the terminals. We're looking at them. It's not warranty issue. It's abuse issue. Maybe some of the service calls that are coming in are training issues. Again, don't be afraid of the elephant in the room. It's those elephants that don't get resolved that will cost you the relationship. If you have the confidence between the two companies, the execs are present, they're going to understand that it's serious. I've seen it time and time again. How often do we have one? Great question. Quarterly is best, but in today's world, with all of the hustle and bustle, quarterly is very difficult. Minimum of 2, 3 is okay. The other thing I can't stress enough is I've attended enough, and you forget to assign a scribe. Make sure in the early part, and it should be a home and away thing, have the vendor be the scribe one point, the customer be the scribe at the next meeting. Again, it's a sharing. The format, I really think it needs to be once at your house, once at their house. In between can actually be videos. have the salesperson on site and then have people Zoom in or Teams in and get everything accomplished on that way, it's a good use of time. As a matter of fact, if you're using Zoom, Zoom has a great AI tool that can create the transcript for you, and you really don't need to have any human interaction. Think about it, though. Don't give up on the QBR. It's time for the QBR to change. It's time for it to become a joint business review that continues to bring the two companies together. Thanks for joining today's Brainstorming with Bergeron on the Joint Business Review. Our next podcast is going to really look at internal communication. Is it really part of the sales cycle? I think it is, because we as a company are a team. We are a sales team. Everyone in the company has the job of selling. So we need to have great internal communication so we're all on the same page. Special thanks to Nikki, our digital marketing and editing phenomenon. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for your next Brainstorming with Bergeron sessions. Podcasts are also available on Amazon, Apple, and Spotify. To learn more about Mountain Ties, please visit our website, mountainties.com, or send me a personal email, stephen@mountainties.com. Thanks, and have a great day.